Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is part 2 of my August 2020 art challenge. So if you did not watch part 1, I'm going to put the link down below for you. In this video, we start at August 16th with the word rain. When I think of rain, I think rain boots, raincoats, umbrellas, and I really wanted to draw an umbrella for this particular day. I don't know why. I chose to draw a rainbow one. That's what I saw in my head when I saw the word rain. At first, I wanted to put a person under the umbrella, but I traced the umbrella and realized that I had forgotten to put someone under it. So I was kind of stuck with that drawing, so I kept it like that and just continued with it. I used a pen to start, then I traced it with a Staedtler pencil and used crayons to fill in the drawing. For the rain itself, I did not really know how to portray rain, so I used a couple of different markers and pen, and I stayed in the grayish, bluish kind of hue. I then used my pencil to fill the background, and I was pretty satisfied with the result. On August 17, I had to draw a pig. So at first I did the silhouette with the pen, and then again I traced it with a marker. I used a pink marker at first and then realized that my markers are really bad. So I just did like some parts of it. Yes, this is my cat. She is so curious about everything that I do. It's crazy. She wants to play with the pens, with the crayons, with everything that lays on my table. She's really cute. So I used crayons to fill in the drawing. I used a pink and a yellow just to have this pig color. As I was drawing, I realized that I had forgotten about the tail, so I did the tail after. Then decided to put it in a mud-like situation. On August 18, I had to draw blueberries. So I started the blueberries with the pen. I drew the rough shape and then started to add more details. That's pretty much always how I draw, and then I trace it with a marker and then fill in the colors. There's not a lot to say about those little drawings. It's pretty much what you see. I use pencil again because I don't have markers. I really love blueberries. It's one of my favorite fruit. I used to love strawberries and raspberries, but I cannot really digest them anymore because of the grains that are in it. So blueberries are my go-to fruit. Alice is so cute. So on August 19, I had to figure out who Antonio was. Antonio was really hard for me to figure out. I didn't have a clear idea of who that character was. I wanted to do like a dark skinned guy just because Antonio is more like Italian, Spanish to me. So I decided to go in that way. So I drew like an handsome young man with darker skin, with curly hair, and I went with it. I do not have like a character background for this one because, like I said, I didn't have really like an idea of what I wanted to do. So it's pretty much just a drawing of a guy with curly hair. So to trace the drawing, I use Staedtler markers. This one is a brown marker. And then I fill in with the crayons. On August 20, I had to draw carrots. So that was a pretty easy drawing. It's just like a cylinder and some leaves. So that was pretty much what it is. I drew it with a pen and it was so easy I decided to put colors in it. This one I used markers and I used crayons. I liked drawing the carrots because it was easy, it was super fast, but it was super effective, it's cute. On August 21, I had to draw the concept hot. So I had no idea what to draw at first. So I was talking to one of my friends and she said, what about a fireplace? And I thought it was such a good idea. I could draw something with bricks, I could draw something in 3D, and I could draw fire, and I had never drawn any fire before, so that was a great challenge for me. So I decided to go for it. So I went on YouTube and I found a fireplace that I liked. So I was referring to a video on YouTube and that's what I draw. I chose one that was more like old looking, not something of like the modern fireplace that we have nowadays. You know, something with bricks, something with a real fire. So that's what I decided to draw. So I started with the pen, so I drew all the bricks one by one. I drew the fire and then I traced everything with the pen, and I decided to keep it black and white with gray hues because I wanted to play with the shadows, with the fire and everything. So that's why I did it this way. So there is no colors in this one, it's just black, white and grays. And I really like the result. I'm super proud of it. I think it looks really great. It looks sharp. And that was my first time drawing fire, so I'm kind of proud of myself. On August 22, I had to draw the word genius. So that day I kind of completely forgotten all my own rules. So I was supposed to draw the word genius. I was supposed to write the word and then draw something around the word genius. But instead I just drew a genius, which was not the challenge, so I kind of cheated. But I did not even realize that I was doing it. I just realized it when I was editing and I was like, oh my god, I didn't write the word like I was supposed to. So yeah, that's the result. That's my genius guy. It's kind of like a university professor that looks a little bit like a mix with Einstein. So that was my concept, but it's yeah, it was not supposed to be that, but I kind of like the result either way. I like my genius guy. I used a pen, pencil, and crayons. I even used markers for the glasses, for instance. On August 23, I had to draw the word vacation. So for me, vacations are a time to just sleep, do nothing, enjoy life, have a drink. And also, I think about summer, I think about the beach, I think about the ocean. So I kind of wanted to go in that route. So I searched for a picture of like two chairs on the beach facing the ocean. So I had a picture for reference and I drew that from that picture. Also, I decided not to put any colors. I didn't want to put colors. I don't know why. I just felt that it was not necessary. Like, you understand that it's a beach, you understand that what it is. So I didn't think it needed it, and I don't think I wanted to draw like a big splash of beige and then a lot of blues, and it was all the same colors, so I was not really feeling it, so I decided to put it in grays. On August 24, I had to draw a lion. So that day I decided that I was going to try to draw something more realistic. I had drawn a panda, a koala, a pig, and they were more like cartoonish. So I was feeling a little bit more sure of myself. So I searched on Google again for a picture reference and I found a beautiful lion facing, and I decided to draw him. So this is from a reference photo and I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's super cute. I decided not to put colors again because I didn't want to ruin my drawing. I was so proud of it. I was like, if I put markers or anything, I'm gonna ruin my drawing. I decided to keep it like that and I really like it. As I was putting all the shadows and the darker tones, it kind of started to come to life. Like, look at him, he's so pretty. I love him. I love lions, so yeah. On August 25, I had to draw cherries. So that was a very quick drawing, like it's two circles and two lines connected. I had never drawn any cherries before, but I realized that it was really easy to do. So I decided this time to put colors because, I had time. I did not have the right shade for the cherries, so I had to mix two colors. So I had a very, very red and a very brownish red. So I mixed them together and it gave me the perfect color for the cherries. And then I just finished with the green. On August 26th, I had to figure out who is Justin. So for me, Justin is kind of a young name, and I don't know why, but my mind kind of brought me to the United States, and I had this idea of a surfer guy, so that's what I decided to do. So Justin is like a surfer guy. He has blonde hair, he has hair in his eyes, and he has green eyes, and he's a surfer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He doesn't really have any background, like I didn't go that far. That's his whole story. I used the pencil to draw him, then the marker to trace everything, and then I used crayons to fill in the drawing, like always. I tried this technique where you draw the shape that you want in white and then you color over it and the white stays white, but it didn't work. I think my white wasn't oily enough, so it just became like light orange, so I had to draw around it. That's what I did there. On August 27, I had to draw peppers. So that was super fun to draw. I don't know why, like peppers is such a great vegetable, and it has a shape that is quirky. It's not straight, it's not round, it's kind of weird. So that was super fun to draw. I had a really great time. I had to refer myself to a picture because I wasn't sure what it looked exactly like. So I had a lot of fun doing like all the shades, all the lights in the peppers, and I think the result is kind of nice. I'm super happy with it, and I really enjoyed doing that drawing. And I really like the result too. So on August 28th, I had to draw the concept cold. So yes, this is my cat trying to catch my knife, like it's super safe. So, you know, here in Canada, we are used to cold. And when I think cold, I think about winter, I think about snow. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. The first thing that my mind went to is snow. So I decided to draw this guy shoveling snow in the middle of winter when there's snow everywhere, like above your head. And the guy is shoveling and it starts snowing again, and you're like, oh my god, are you serious? I'm gonna have to shovel again? And he looks so over it, like he's depressed. And I so relate to that. That was super fun to draw. And I decided not to put colors, obviously, because it's snow. Like, I don't think it needs color, and the result is really great. I really like that drawing. On August 29, I had to draw the word victory. So this time I remembered that I had to draw the word. I had to write the word. So I decided to do like a guy on a mountain that is screaming victory. So that's what I did. I wrote it like he was screaming it or something. I drew just a silhouette, just a mountain silhouette too, and wrote the word, and I think it translates pretty great. I had to write it like a couple of times because it's in an angle and it wasn't really easy to do. So as I was tracing it, I had to erase and then write it again, and then erase and then write it again. So that was kind of complicated, but I think I did it. And then I decided to put colors because I think it needed it. Like just that word with that silhouette, it doesn't convey the word. And these days I'm pretty much in the bluish green and purple kind of mix of colors. Like my hair, like I'm obsessed with that combination, so that's what I decided to do. Again, I used crayons, a marker to trace, and yeah. I tried to do like a sunrise or sunset kind of situation in the sky again, and I think I didn't succeed again. I'm gonna have to practice that to be able to do it at one point. But I really like the word victory. I think it looks pretty good. So on August 30, I had to draw the sea. I didn't realize when I draw the ocean on the vacation day that I had to draw the sea like on the 30th. So I had to figure out how I would draw the sea differently. So I decided to turn my point of view, and I just drew like the sea, some palm tree, and just a towel with sandals and a picnic, and I just drew it with markers. I was not really feeling it that day, like I didn't want to draw a sea again, so I just did it kind of fast and called it a day. So on August 31, I had to draw a parrot. So since it was my last drawing of the month, I decided to do something different. So I decided to use paint. So just so you know, I'm really bad at painting. Like it's like I cannot figure it out. I cannot figure out how to mix colors, like I don't know why. So I started by drawing my parrot on a cardboard with my pencil, and then I traced it with the marker, and then I took out my acrylic. My yellow paint was dry, so I had to throw it in the garbage. Luckily, I had bought some yellow paint, so I had yellow. Like parrots are red, yellow, and blue, so I needed yellow, and I was so lucky I had bought some. So I started with the yellow, then I did the red, and then I did the blue. And I was kind of not feeling the line between the red and the yellow, so I decided to do like more like an orange type of thing, but not too sharp because there's no orange in parrots. The result is the result. Like, I'm not super proud of it. I think the drawing is good, but the paint is so-so. and I could have put more shadows with colors and everything, but I was so scared to ruin my drawing, my painting, so I just did like the red and that's it, the yellow, that's it, the blue, that's it, and not try to do it too fancy. So this is it for my August 2020 art challenge. I hope you liked these videos. Tell me in the comments if you are interested in following all my monthly art challenge. It would mean a lot to me. It's a lot of work just to take the time to sit down and draw, and then the editing and everything. It's a lot of work and I really like doing it, and I hope you really like watching this. So thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!